So thank you very much for everybody who are here today for the naming ceremony of the 3 baby elephants who are born in Pinnawala. So thank you so much. This was like a first ever event which happened at the National Zoological Gardens and at Pinnawala. So we wanted to highlight the traditions, culture and the link between the Sri Lankan elephant and Sri Lanka, because the modern world, the modern kids and the young generation and the international community doesn't seem to exactly know what is the relationship between the elephant and our culture and how far does it go. So for your information, as we've learned, the relationship between the elephants and Sri Lanka goes back to 2nd BC, even before Christ. So I urge all Sri Lankans, before you go and make misleading, irresponsible comments on social media and try to teach other people how to handle elephants, please go and check your history and update your knowledge. Yes, if there is any insensitive things that are happening around the world and in this country, we would be the pioneers, we would be the first to take relevant action. But this place we have started back in 74, the government of Sri Lanka as a responsible government, as a responsible organization in order to provide sanctuary for elephants. We do not harm the elephants and we are pioneers and one of its kind, the very first in this world. So we are proud of it, and all the animal keepers who are here, most of them are traditional animal keepers. They know the language of elephants, how to talk to elephants, how to handle them. So we are pioneers, we are very proud about it, and at the same time we would like the new generation of activists who have come forward. It is very easy for you to sit back at home and take a manipulated, misleading, a second of video or a picture and try to tarnish the image of the Sri Lankan tourism industry and this institution. So what you have to understand is we are a poor country, yet we spend millions of money. For you to know, in this institution we spend 40 to 55 million a month only to feed our animals. So with that money we can feed so many families, but we have not kept our animals a single day without food and in hunger. Even during COVID, even if the national economy, the whole world economy is in crisis. So I have a special message to share. So many of you might know that she's an international star. Sure, I forgive you and I empathize that somebody did a misleading tweet on Twitter and you responded to that. I am also a very frequent social media user and I have done the same mistake in the past without checking the facts, merely because it's very sensitive. I have shared certain things, but when I learn the facts, I stand corrected. So give me this opportunity. You were misled, sure, because pulling an ear of an elephant is a way of communicating with the elephant by the keeper. So when the keeper is leading an elephant, guiding an elephant without chains, without an elephant hook, the keeper will tell the elephant which side to turn by pulling the respective side of the ear. So if the keeper wants the animal to turn to the left, the keeper would give a small pull of the left ear. So that is what you saw in that video. But what you didn't see in that video is that was the very first time in the history of this department our animal keepers took the elephants to the river without a chain and without using the elephant hook. So that is a great achievement. I would like if you can give a great round of applause for our committed team here for that wonderful job. So sure, I forgive you, and at the same time I know you are very influential and you are a passionate animal activist or maybe a voice. I have seen what you did with regards to an elephant who was harmed in Thailand. So we have a human-elephant conflict in Sri Lanka. So many elephants and so many animals are dying every year. And in order to build an electric fence, we need about 1,500 million Sri Lankan rupees. And we are struggling because we don't have money at the moment. And here at Pinnavala, I'm planning to make an elephant facility for elephants who are in must, so that the must elephants can also be managed without chains. So for that I need about 250 billion rupees. So I urge you, sure, come and visit Sri Lanka and help us raise these funds. You're a true animal lover. I know you would accept my invitation. So I would urge all the social media users in Sri Lanka, if you love Sri Lanka and if you want to support Sri Lanka in your own way, please use the hashtag InviteSure to Sri Lanka and start tweeting and start talking on Instagram, start talking on Facebook, so that Sure will come to Sri Lanka, or she would help our cause to finish this human-elephant conflict. Thank you so much.